We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is
Radio Biafra.
Radio Biafra.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is deputized by Uchemefo. All right, today is Sunday, glorious day, beautiful 27th day of September 2020. We are live again, broadcasting from New York, like I told you. Don't forget that later today in Biafra land, 7 p.m. Biafra land time, our leader will be broadcasting to the nation, Biafra, and eventually, according to the program I have over here, the Atonement starts today. She's going to start it on 27th, which is today at 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Stay tuned, don't go away. For those of us in this part of the world, it runs at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, which is the time I'm going to listen to it. But make sure that you stay tuned, don't go away. This is Radio Biafra one more time, I tell you. And don't forget still to remind you that October 1st is a sit at home. It's the day we're going to sit at home because we are not part of that thing called Nigeria. What is there to celebrate? Anyway, 60 years of stupidity, more than 60 years. I'm only talking about when they officially announced the independence. Otherwise, this thing called Nigeria was created over 100 years ago. Until today, nothing good is coming out of it, and nothing good will ever come out of it until we make changes. That is the truth. We have the right to change our destiny. If we want
Sit at home 2020, Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020, Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020. Why didn't they do you sep all this year? When you celebrate 1st October for Nigeria, can you pass the Corano? No good road, no hospital, no drug, no work, no school, no education, no salary, no pension, no gratuity, no good water, no fuel, no care, no gas, no electricity. Now only darkness with the use our money they pay for every month with the call NEPA bill. No airport, no seaport, no refinery, no company, no president, no vice president, no court, no judiciary, no security, but killer agents. Now only death, mortuary and ambulance with the see. Now you don't see when a baby become mature, it become a very reason. Why you no go think twice now? So as you don't grow rich, you no get sense, you no get ear, you no get eye to see. Say Niger, nigga area, don't jaga, everything scatter, gunshot everywhere. This one to tell you say things don't fall apart, and no make what reason. You know, remember say for 1st October we dey celebrate cows, full and killer herdsmen, military checkpoints and roadblocks for Biafra land, sex harassment, DSS don't join, rape, joblessness, killings, abduction, intimidation, imprisonment, incarceration, Operation Python dance, Operation Crocodile Smile, street customs, full and grabbing, and my people, to celebrate 1st October, no make sense at all. Now when road good, now you go and dey plenty time. But this one no be road. Not to talk of waka for it nor celebrate. No talk like that. For this reason, the indigenous people of Biafra, alias Ipob, under the canopy of Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't declare that 1st October 2020 as Operation Sit at Home in the whole of Biafra land, as we no get anything for this celebration since ever we don't celebrate them. For this order, no school marching, no salute, no market, no business office go open, no keke, no moto, no truck, no moto bigwe, no street trading, no street football, no church, no ministry, no mosque, no shop, no mame market, no everything, even good morning market, no go open eye for head that day. Now total and complete lockdown in the whole of Biafra land. They call this one the mother of all sit at home and lockdown. Just to sit here at home now and carry your eye see as the zoo go carry in hand bury herself. No one may. This one a serious matter. No take am for granted. If you dare come out for that day, they don't plan how to come you, kill you, bury you without anybody seeing where they bury you. I beg, help pass this message to your neighbor. For 1st October 2020, in Operation Sit at Home, the mother of all Operation Sit at Home and Lockdown for Biafra land. My people, now the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, they bring una this message. The ear where they hear.
Principal officer of state, every servant of the wonderful people of Biafra must ensure that there will be no market on the 1st of October. Nothing will happen, not even churches, no mosque, nothing whatsoever. There is going to be total silence across the entire land of Biafra, because there is nothing to celebrate about the zoo. The zoo have brought death, misery, mayhem, poverty, and impoverishment to our people, and that day our silence will speak for us. It will be so loud that the whole world will not fail but to understand that we are fed up with the zoo. There will be no marching. I am telling parents in Biafra land, do not kid your children or dress them up to come out to march for Fulani Janjaweedism. If you're celebrating 1st of October, you're celebrating Fulani mediocrity, you're celebrating British neo-colonialism, you're celebrating poverty, you're celebrating deprivation, you're celebrating Niyetiala terrorism, you're celebrating banditry, and you're celebrating idiocy. And we're not going to have that in Biafra land. So parents, be warned. Do not send out your children, because there will be terror attacks in Biafra land, planned, orchestrated, and executed by Niyetiala terrorists in Biafra land. They are there now in place. Some of them are even in the army and the police as well. Do not risk the lives of your children. Biafra land will be empty and very silent on that very day. Markets will not open. Markets will not open. Nothing will happen on October the 1st. Very, very important.
Nnamdi Kanu, Radio Biafra, Kanu,
Set them wide. All we want is freedom.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is
Radio Biafra.
Radio Biafra.
Announcement. We, the members of Ipob Maryland, under Mazi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world and the director of Radio Biafra, want to use this opportunity to invite all indigenous people of Biafra residing in the state of Maryland to join us in this noble duty of Biafra restoration. To contact us, please call our Maryland State Coordinator, Mazi Oliver Obi, at 410-522-8810. Our Deputy State Coordinator, Mazi Cosmos Duru, at 443-625-9893. Our General Secretary, Nwada Wiko Dimpa, at 443-694-8130. And our Maryland Public Relations Officer, Mr. Nicholas Opong, at 443-488-4805. You may also contact our PG Montgomery County Zonal Coordinator, Mazi Patrick Ndubisi, at 571-357-8704. Our Baltimore and Baltimore County Zonal Coordinator, Mazi Kevin Anaruago, at 410-236-4130. Together, Biafra restoration will happen quicker. In Chukwu Okike Abiama's name.
All over the world, America stand up. IPOB, US, America, America, America. IPOB, New York, America, America, America.
Oh yes, IPOB USA, IPOB USA, and the state of New York. Just like we all know,
This information is directed to the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazi Kanu has recently said we must do the needful.
If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazi David Ezekwesili, on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazi Izu Okoli Mbadike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1 and Mazi Dr. Ekweme on +164-664-43957. Ise Obina
+192-9509-8008.
Staten Island, Mazi John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas 6462-269487.
Brooklyn Zone, Saint Abalakwe AM on +16-462-365246.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazi Elochukwu
164-6956-6219.
Bronx Zone 2, Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the U.S. and you want to join or contribute, call our National Coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our National Deputy Coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our Women Wing. Call Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader Nnamdi Kanu or disappoint our motherland Biafra. All hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
IPOB, US, America, America, America.
Atonement, atonement, atonement. There will be a special Jubilee / Freedom Atonement program for IPOB/Biafrans worldwide from evening 4 p.m. of Sunday, the 27th of September, to evening 4 p.m. of Monday, the 28th September 2020. Special Atonement Holy Convocation to be presided over by our leader, Mazi Kanu, on Sunday, the 27th September at 7 p.m. Biafran time. All IPOB family members, Biafrans and lovers of Biafra should tune in to Radio Biafra for the Atonement ceremony. Fast according to your capability. Program of events: 1. Prayer of confession of sins and rededication of all the clans and provinces which makes up Biafra nation. Taking from the following scriptures: Psalm 130, 1-4, 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14, the book of Psalm 51, 1, 5, 10-12, reading of the Ten Commandments, Exodus 20, 1-17, 3, the reading of our Jubilee/Freedom Atonement test, to remind Chukwuokike Abiama Ekekerowa of his promise to free us from bondage this year 2020 of Biafran Jubilee. The book of Leviticus, chapter 25, 1-55. At 12 midnight of the 27th September, 6 a.m. precisely, 12 noon and 3 p.m. of the 28th September Biafran time, all Biafrans will blow trumpets wherever we reside and shout, "Freedom of Biafra nation," 7 times, and each of the time listed, taken from the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, 9-10. Number 5, singing of all the 4 stanzas of Biafra national anthem will be done after the shout of freedom of Biafra nation at respective times listed in 4 above. All satellite stations will play our national anthem, songs of praises to Chukwuokike Abiama, and repeat of our leader, a special atonement broadcast. Only emergency calls will be allowed throughout the period of the atonement from 4 p.m. on the 27th September to 4 p.m. on the 28th September 2020. Chukwuokike Abiama is set to restore Biafra nation by his mighty hand. He said, this message was prepared.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still broadcasting live from New York City. Today, as you just heard, the atonement starts. It has time 4 p.m. your own time, Biafra land time. Everybody has to tune in, especially our leaders broadcast that's coming in by 7 p.m. It's very important that we all pay attention to it. Still have to remind you about 1st of October. That is the day we are going to show the world that we are serious. This is not a joke. Don't send your children out to be killed. You don't need that. You have been celebrating this garbage since you are alive, but nothing is happening, and you don't think that one day sitting at home meditating, especially today is the day of use that day as another day of prayer, a day of staying at home. Stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Don't let your children out. I know they like to play soccer in the street because the streets will be empty, but we don't want that, because these people are out to murder us, to kill us, to do whatever they can to us. We have to be cautious. The hate started something that their fathers created for them, that the Igbo man is somebody you can destroy. When they say Igbo man, to be honest with you, let me be very plain. For them, Igbo man is the Biafran. Any Biafran is tagged Igbo man. That's what they know. They call us Nyamiri because they think that we have come to. This is not something that the British passed over to them. You see, the British man said, beyond that river are the lost tribe of Israel. And those people are very smart. The only way you can deal with them is let us split them. And they come in there and they start splitting us that to a point that today the Anambra man might even think that the man in Imo State or Abia State is not his own. The people started changing their names in the River State, Iguacha, which are our brothers. That's where I grew up. I wasn't born there, but at least I spent most of my teenage age and school age there. These are people that we never knew. Amadi, the Hectors, Amadi, and Amadi, they are from Ogoni, from Bori Ogoni. And their name is Amadi. We all went to school together. I only knew that they were not part of us after the war, when they started splitting. And they started looking at you as, these are Igbo people. We are all one. It's just the language. I have said this before on this program. One of them that is my very, very good friend, that Amadi, I don't want to call his first name because people might say, actually his name is Ngoke. Ngoke is his name, and he's from Ogoni. And I asked the father, because I wasn't understanding their language, and I asked the father explained to me that they came from somewhere, I think in Okigwe or somewhere, that's where they came and settled where they are. And that every year they go there to celebrate their, whatever they say, festival they do, they travel. So we are the same people. But the British people came in and said, no, you know what? These people are very smart. The only way I'm going to advise you is make sure you split them. Make sure you separate them. Make them believe that they are not one. Then while they are fighting themselves, we'll have time to steal whatever they have. And who do they choose to for this job? The Fulani, because they are the most idiotic human beings I've ever seen. The brainless people. That all they know is how to follow the cow and run around with the cow, and that's it. And they behave exactly like the cow too. They are not even better than the cow that they are guarding anyway. They are all the same. So they are the people that they use, and they are the people that build this hatred into each and every one of them, and they have never ended.
Add on top
Listen
of that,
to what their
North's
ancestor
general hate of
told
the
them.
West. And you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village...
I want you to listen to this man very well. The Igbos, he's talking about Biafrans. That's what we are. We are Biafrans. They can call us whatever they want. Igbo is just a language that we speak in Biafra. They're probably the most dominant language. But Igbo is not Biafra. Igbo is a language. The Biafrans are Biafrans. So I want you to listen to him very well. The kind of hatred. He is not making any sense if you put them in a labor camp. The Biafrans, if you put them in a labor camp, they want to become the head. How do they want to become the head? They work hard to get to the top. So they think it's something that you fight your way through. No, you don't fight to become the head of anything. Believe me sincerely, if you're intelligent, your employer will say, yes, this is the person that is supposed to do something. So does that breed jealousy? Of course it did for them.
To a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on.
How do they try to emerge as the headman of the camp? It's very pure sense. That is the hatred. Oh, I just lost that. The hatred is so much that, you know, they think that by fighting or by killing and cutting off heads, that's the only way you can get to the top. Forgetting that these people work very, very hard to get to the top, and that's exactly why they are on the top. So we are saying that the hatred didn't start today. It's something that has been breeded to them, and they grow up with it, and they're going to die with it. So let's continue with this.
What I've been here is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos.
About the Biafrans.
Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our Northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 Northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it Northernized, and now all important posts are being held by Northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the North solely with Northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a Northerner first.
Major.
Could you...
The point I'm trying to make now is that when it says a Northerner first, it's Fulanese, not North. First of all, Fulanis are not Northerners. They are aliens. They are people that came out of nowhere. We don't know where they come from. Futajalon, somewhere from there they come in. They want to dominate, take over the land that doesn't belong to them. They are not origins. They are their original home. They are nomads. These people are wanderers. They wander. You know, in Europe you have people they call gypsies. That's exactly what they are. They come out of nowhere. Not that they are coming there to settle down because they have no home. They're coming down to dominate you, to take you over, to take over your land, to kill the people and occupy their home. Their conquest thing doesn't end with them. It is still going on today as we speak. So when he said, when I came back in 1952, he's a Muslim. He's a Fulani man. He came in 1952 and then he said he didn't want to use the word Fulani. He just said Northerners. When he says Northerners, for them in their mind, the Hausa man is a Northerner. They went in there, they dominated the Hausa people, they killed as many as they could, they dethroned all their emirs and everything. This one that is talking now was running Nigeria from Sokoto. He was a Sardauna of Sokoto. He couldn't come to Lagos. That's why he pushed over Tafawa Balewa to become the prime minister. He stayed there, he was in control, he was in charge. This is the asshole that Chukwuma Nzogu took off. Yeah, Nzogu took care of him because they saw these things happening. Most of us were not matured enough to really see what is happening. These young military officers were in the army and they saw it all. They knew that we were not getting anywhere. That's actually where the revolution started. But still today, nothing has been achieved. Nothing has changed. It's gotten worse and worse and worse. But you know something? Good news. Biafrans today, this generation, this present generation, is taking us to our destiny. There's nothing they can do to stop us. Nothing. Lock everybody up. There are thousands of them in jail, so what? So what? They are in jail, yes. Yesterday I listened to a clip, an interview that they did with our beloved father, Nelson Mandela. He said something that really intrigued me. Because now, why I'm trying to bring up this issue is that most of the people, according to him, that fought for South Africa to be free were not living in South Africa. Those of them in South Africa were in jail. And if you live in, like I said before, we said it before, if you call yourself a freedom fighter and you live with the people, the country where you are fighting against, and you are walking around free man, forget about it. You are fooling yourself. The likes of Tony Nadi or whatever they call him, those people are not serious. You think we are idiots? The world has moved on. All these little kids you see walking around, they are not the same kids that we were when they grow up, because technology has taken over. They are different from us. I knew, given that opportunity, we could have been the same though. But hey, the opportunity they have never existed in our own time. Why did we lose the war? No media. They were in charge of BBC. Anytime you hear this is BBC. Today everybody is BBC. Everybody, my children, everybody is carrying their camera and they are sending news out. So what the world is changing, whether they like it or not. You live with your people you're fighting against, you're walking about free, and you think you're fooling anybody, you're fooling yourself. You have been bought over. There is no way you can be a freedom fighter the way the Fulanis are now fighting and killing everybody. You think you can be there with them and you're against them and they let you go. You're foolish. Come on, stop lying. In the Kanu, they tested it. Crocodile tears and tiger wood and python dance and the rest of them. What do you think that is? They're trying to get rid of this man that is trying to, because they think that by killing you, they are going to stop you from agitation. And somebody's there running around, carrying file up and down, says he's fighting against you. Of course you're not. You know that. The people themselves even told you that the problem we have is IPOB, not be you. You are nothing. You open your mouth, we just fry you like chicken. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. So, like I said, Mandela, let me leave this. I don't want to go to man. I don't want to go through whatever he said, because he already told us that when you put an Igbo man in the camp, he wants to become the leader of the camp. Therefore, that's a crime anyway. You don't have to do that. You have to wait for me, which is exactly what they do. You go to university, you want to go to the university with the same person. This one gets 3% as score. He gets an admission. You getting 200 and something score, you don't get an admission. Because you know what? They think that you have to wait. Wait for me to grow. No, wait for me to develop my brain, my person before we can get into the same university. So people are walking around talking, and they see that they open their mouth, they criticizing Nnamdi Kanu, and they tell us they are fighting for freedom. All of them the joke. You saw the joke. Let me listen to Mandela, honestly, because this was very interesting. He said something that touched me. That's exactly what I picked up in what he said.
A man who changes his principles depending on with whom he is dealing is not a man who can lead a nation. The context was this: what principle are you being asked to change, you, Mr. Mandela, when Americans question your praise for the human rights under Gaddafi and Castro? What is the principle involved there that you're being asked to change?
Mr. McNeil, this is a matter which should not be handled lightly, as many people do. The first country which we approached in the 60s for assistance when our leaders had to leave the country in order to mobilize
when our leaders had to leave the country in order to mobilize. I want you to listen to that. That's the area that caught my attention. They didn't live in South Africa. They had to leave South Africa in order to mobilize. Somebody will open his mouth and say, what is his name? They can't even answer. He should come back here. We are no fear. You see, the more you talk, the more stupid you sound. Believe me sincerely. When they say this, I look at persons that you say, oh, in an attempt to be somebody, you betray yourself. You bring in your own ignorance, your own stupidity. Listen to what Mandela said. This is an icon. He said, when our leaders had to leave to mobilize, we left South Africa because he remained in South Africa. What did he end up? In jail. He's giving us something that we have to sit down and think about. Just listen to this. Let me go back a little bit on that because it's interesting.
Our leaders had to leave the country in order to mobilize the support of the international community.
That's right. Which is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing today.
The approach was the United States of America. We could not even succeed to come close to the government.
Yeah.
And they refused to assist us.
Very good.
But Cuba, the moment we appealed for assistance, they were ready to do so. And they did so. Why would we now listen to the Western world when they say we should have nothing to do with Cuba? It's just unreasonable. No human being acts in that particular fashion. Here is the country that was the first to assist us when the West, which had formidable resources, was actually supporting the government. Now you expect us to change our whole approach and to start condemning Cuba for what is supposed to be happening inside the country. No man of principles could ever do that.
Did you hear that? These are people, these are men on there easy. Can you just listen to him? Very, very eloquent and straightforward. Bampitinihu, Imago, you want to be like them. They approached, he said, when our leaders went out, they left South Africa because we have to go out and mobilize. We went outside there, we approached the United States. The only country that listened to her was Cuba. My important thing is that they went out to mobilize. They left their nation to another nation to mobilize. And they made approaches. Nnamdi Kanu, is it different from what this man said right now? Some Akuruna Nigeria now up and down. Tomorrow they will invite Meiti Allah to come and dine with them. And they tell us, oh, we are looking for your freedom. Who are you? Who do you think you're talking to? You people are just hopeless and useless and set of people. You think you can fool anybody? Who do you think you're fooling? You sit down there, you need Buhari file. To the Amadi, Oblu file about going in Oblu Baratarana. Even in an Buhari file. Oh, we are fighting for Lower Niger. They don't want to say the word Biafra because of fear. And you think we are all idiots? We don't know? We know who is fighting for us. We know who our leader is. Ohaneze Ndibo can condemn today, open up tomorrow. Nyangodo can make up tomorrow. And those people are nonsense. As far as we are concerned, they are useless and hopeless and worthless to us. We know. We know. Where is Radio Biafra International? It's the same thing. Let them keep fooling themselves. We have a leader God has given us. And that leader is Mazi Kanu. There's no going back. I'm not singing praises. I am saying things that is happening and I'm saying it. If you don't see it, I'm sorry. Very, very, very sorry. But one day you will see. It's a mad ninari to call the same time. But the day you wake up, you decide to say, okay, now I see what these people are saying. You're welcome to the crowd. But for now, I'm not going to change my conception because of you. Because of your idiocy. You want me to become an idiot because you are an idiot. The world was, somebody came out in the world and said the world was round. They killed him. After many years, the world remained round. It never changed. Today, the world is round. So the truth will always prevail, no matter how much you try to push it. No matter where you push it to. Eziokwu. Listen to what, let's go back to Mandela, because this is very interesting, honestly. The same thing. I want people, listen to this man. This is a statesman extraordinary. A statesman maybe many years after, when we are all gone, somebody will come up, little boys, my grandchild, so will say, this man that they call the Kanu, and then they will air his ideas to us. Because nobody worships the prophet that comes from his hometown. That's the difficult part. But Nnamdi Kanu is going to be exceptional. It's different. He's a gift. He is a gift to us. And if you don't become part of what we are doing, I'm so sorry. Unfortunate. You're very, very unfortunate. Let's listen to Nelson Mandela one more time. This statesman extraordinary. Let's hear him. This is good.
A man who changes his principles depending on with whom he is dealing is not a man who can lead a nation. The context was this: what principle are you being asked to change?
This is consistency that Nnamdi Kanu has been talking about. If you check Nnamdi Kanu, he does not, although all is so consistent that it does not matter. When you say one thing today, tomorrow change, he remains where he is saying. He has not changed anything. He hasn't. People will always, don't go and vote. They were pressurizing him, and then it's okay, go and vote. Suit yourself. What was the result? Today, some people are saying, because now call the off before. I call lawyer back in. You people are a bunch of idiots. Bunch of assholes. Listen to Nelson Mandela. The book he wrote is what the man is reading. He's reading from his book his statement that he said people who are consistent, people who are changing based on who they are talking to, they are not supposed to be reliable. If go to his own side, if okay tomorrow, go to Mban. If when you are talking, keep talking what you are talking. It does not matter the crowd, if what other people believe, nothing is going to change. As long as there is Yoku Guinea, it will remain straight. It might not be very palatable because there's no time that truth is sweet anyway. Because maybe you see a very ugly looking man like Oshomole and you are telling him he's very handsome. Mbano. You are lying to him. So, but that will give him joy. But in his deep down his heart, he knows he's a very ugly person. So you don't have to praise anybody because no nya not there. Bampitinihu. No, he wants you to say yes is yes and stick on the yes. It does not matter how many people that agree with you or not. Consistency. Even most of the people start things very nice. Sometimes the likes of Iyke, I look at them and say, well, unfortunately, he did not have that cloud. He doesn't have that ibube, that thing that will make him resist Otherwise, he started Biafran thing. He started making noise about Biafra again. That most of us, I was in the zoo at the time. I was in the zoo. I spent about 3 years in the zoo. Then when he was rambling, I didn't join him. I don't know, for whatever reason, I was not interested. But he had a good intention. But somewhere along the line, the triangle changed. He started moving towards as soon as he discovered he was getting some accolade and everything, and then he feels that this is the point to make money. And the enemy quickly discovered it, said, oh, okay, we got him. This is a thief. So let's just brandish money in his face. It's a rat that wants meat. Just braggle some meat, put some poison on the meat and dangle it on his face. The rat will eat it and die. That's exactly what happened to Iyke. He started well, praise to him, yes. But he fell along the line. There's no doubt about it. He took money, which was what they couldn't do with Nnamdi Kanu. Which was why most of us joined IPOB. Because if he had spent that time in jail, and then I knew that he was really into something. Because he could have been out. He could have brandished the money on his face and he would grab the money and leave. Whether you like it or not. Originally when he was saying they offered me to be vice president, they offered me to, people say, don't mind them, he's just who was there. Why are you fooling yourself? You know that he was, you don't have to be there. But with the camera, they see we are offering him money, so you see him refusing the money. You're talking nonsense. The fact that he's been there that long tells you that something has been offered. Nigeria that bribes anybody. If you open your mouth, it will go now. That is all Jews or Kalo will carry a bag of money and run around. That's what killed the people in London. Imam Mezu and the rest of them. When all Jews or Kalo started paying them condolence visit, all Jews or Kalo they condolence visit by Kamban. They when they buried it in. So they fell for it. Iyke started well. He fell for the garbage, and that's why he is where he is today. Ask him Nnamdi Kanu is the only one. Straight. We know that. So what we are saying is that consistency is the key, and people who are consistent are people who are whiter than white and whiter than snow. If you have soiled your hand already somewhere, it's a done deal. There's nothing. They know. Somebody quoted Gowon and saying that if I knew that Igbo man loved money so much, I couldn't have gone to war. Could have given one Igbo man money and say, go and get me Ojukwu, and they will go get him. He was right, but he was wrong. Because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, right? So there is always somebody out there. There is always somebody. When the time is ripe, that person will show up and be very consistent in whatever he's saying. Let's listen to this again before I open up the line.
A man who changes his principles depending on with whom he is dealing is not a man who can lead a nation.
Yes.
The context was this. What principle are you being asked to change, you, Mr. Mandela, when Americans question your praise for the human rights under Gaddafi and Castro? What is the principle involved there that you're being asked to change?
Mr. McNeil, this is a matter which should not be handled lightly, as many people do. The first country which we approached in the 60s for assistance when our leaders had to leave the country in order to mobilize the support of the international community.
That's right.
The first country we approached was the United States of America. We could not even succeed to come close to the government, and they refused to assist us. But Cuba, the moment we appealed for assistance, they were ready to do so, and they did so. Why would we now listen to the Western world when they say we should have nothing to do with Cuba? It's just unreasonable. No human being acts in that particular fashion. Here is the country that was the first to assist us when the West, which had formidable resources, was actually supporting the government. Now you expect us to change our whole approach and to start condemning Cuba for what is supposed to be happening inside the country. No man of principles could ever do that.
That's it. Consistency. Oh, I love this. This is supposed to be to my archives, honestly speaking, because Listen to him. A statesman. He didn't hide words. We approached you, you turned us down. Today, Biafra is approaching different countries. We are looking for our friends today. Tomorrow, we'll not forget our friends. No matter what they say, no matter how much they try to come against us. Because they were supporting the government of South Africa then. It's like blaming him. Why are you going to? This is the only man that came out and said, you know what? We see that your cause is right. We're going to support you. And they did. Not only by words, but by action. So we, the Biafrans who are struggling to get on our knees, to get back our country, our freedom, we know those who are our friends. And when the time comes, believe me sincerely, we will not leave our friends. I know that. Our leader knows what he has gone through, and those that is approaching, and those that are listening, and those that are not listening. But when the time comes, when the time is right, we will not forget our friends. All the saboteurs in our own home, our leader have said it, no matter how you forgive us our trespasses, so forgive those who trespass against us. I don't know, because I was listening to one of his prayers. He said, that portion of the prayer, I don't think I'm going to obey this, because we're not going to allow the saboteurs that kill us to, stay on the side. Yesterday, for the first time, I was able to listen to one of our brothers on his program. I never knew about him before. It says Iyke Uruago. So I called somebody, because I know that Uruago is at Newi also. And they said the guy's from Newi. I said, wow. I love this program yesterday. I listened to it. I think he locked up somebody, and they were just saying so much what they're going to do to him. And then I heard people calling from home. What the objection I have in that broadcast actually is that I live here. Maybe other people think different, but I live here in the United States of America, and I know that when somebody is being put in like that, and there are people back are waiting for him to be repatriated because they're going to deal with him. That's enough evidence for him to remain in the United States. They just grant him asylum and say your life is not safe. So sometimes we keep these things to ourselves because we don't really say it. I don't know about Turkey or whatever the guy is, but over here in the United States, that radio program, that video program will at least grant him asylum in the United States perpetually. I'm telling you that. I know. I lived here long enough to know that the moment there's evidence that somebody is trying to take your life, this is a country of freedom. This is where freedom reigns. When your life is threatened, America will protect you by all means. You see, but they will not go outside to grab you. That's why they are locking up this visa thing, because you know that when Nigeria is jaga now and everything scatter, people might start grabbing visas to come up. And then when they are here already, when the jaga will start, that is it. They now become problem of the government because they have to take care of them. All right, the line is open at 646-920-4541. That's the phone line. Here is 570-352-8442 +1 929-406-9953. Don't forget, I still want to remind you that today our leader will be on air at 7 p.m. Biafra land time. And the Atonement takes up by 4 p.m. I won't be on air then. Somebody else is going to be on another station. We'll be broadcasting at that time. But just bear in mind that it's 4 p.m. Biafra land time. That's when the Atonement is going to start today, 27th. And it's going to run into tomorrow, the 28th. Our leader's normal broadcast comes in at 7 p.m. today. But maybe he's going to open up the, speak on the Atonement today. I'm not sure of that, but I know according to the program, he is supposed to bless the Atonement for us today at 7 p.m. Biafra land time. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Let's take this before we open up the line completely. All right, like I said before, October 1st, we're going to be at home. We are not going out.
Operation Sit at Home 2020. Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020. Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020. Why didn't they do you sep all this year? When you celebrate 1st October for Nigeria, can you pass the Corano? No good road, no hospital, no drug, no work, no school, no education, no salary, no pension, no gratuity, no good water, no fuel, no care, no gas, no electricity. Now only darkness with the use our money. They pay for every month with the call NEPA bill. No airport, no seaport, no refinery, no company, no president, no vice president, no court, no judiciary, no security. The killer agents. Now only death, mortuary and ambulance with the see. Now you don't see say when Iberi become mature, it become Iberi reason. Why you no go think twice now? So as you don't grow rich, you no get sense, you no get ear, you no get eye to see. Say Naija, nigga area, don't jaga, everything scatter, gunshot everywhere. This one to tell you say things don't fall apart, and no matter reason. You no remember say for 1st October we dey celebrate cows, full and killer herdsmen, military checkpoints and roadblocks for Biafra land, sex harassment, DSS don't join, rape, joblessness, killings, abduction, intimidation, imprisonment, incarceration, Operation Python dance, Operation Crocodile smile, street customs, full and land grabbing, and my people, to celebrate 1st October no make sense at all. Now when road good, now you go and be plenty time, but this one no be road, not to talk of waka for it nor celebrate. No talk like that. For this reason, the indigenous people of Biafra, alias IPOB, under the canopy of Kanu, don't declare that 1st October 2020 as Operation Sit at Home in the whole of Biafra land, as we no get anything for this celebration since ever we don't celebrate them. For this order, no school marching, no salute, no market, no business office go open, no keke, no moto, no truck, no moto bigwe, no street trading, no street football, no church, no ministry, no mosque, no shop, no mame market, no everything, even good morning market, no go open eye for head that day. Now total and complete lockdown in the whole of Biafra land. They call this one the mother of all sit at home and lockdown. Just to sit here at home now and carry your eye see as the zoo go carry in hand bury herself. No one may. This one a serious matter. No take am for granted. If you dare come out for that day, they don't plan how to come you, kill you, bury you without anybody seeing where they bury you. I beg, help pass this message to your neighbor. For 1st October 2020, in Operation Sit at Home, the mother of all Operation Sit at Home and Lockdown for Biafra land. My people, now the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, they bring una this message. The ear where they hear, it no big like basket.
All right, everything on scatter. With that, I'm going to take a very short break and I'll come back and I'll pick up the lines. All right, stay tuned, don't go away.
Indigenous people of Biafra is Iyke, Mazi, Kanu. One cannot be two. Starlight Production. Show face on the microphone. Shalom Israel. Shalom Muchineke. We are getting there. It's a matter of time. Shalom. Bosom. You know me say I go say my right for you, Nigeria. Bosom. You know me say I don't know myself again. Yeah. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want her like Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu is Messiah. My love, oh. I'm ready to do anything for you, my love. I'm ready to do everything for you, my love. I will make you my cantan. I will make you my cashier. Just be patient, my love. Oh, oh, oh. Be patient, my love. Oh, be patient, be patient, never relent. Oh, just remain resolute. Oh, Biafra they come. I want to go full. Oh, I go package for you. Yeah, go manage your baby. Be patient, my love. Oh, Biafra is the hope. Oh, be patient, never relent. Oh, Biafra is the hope.
All right, I'm back again. This time, let me take a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Caller on WhatsApp, please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on WhatsApp, are you online?
Yes, I'm there. Mazi, good morning from me. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, and good afternoon to Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Most Evonibu. I come from Ozobro. Ozobro is in Ekusigo, Newi province, Biafran land, and I'm calling you from Kingdom of Netherlands. Mazi, I commend you for your good work, your tenacity, and also to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our deputy, Mazi Mefo, Chukwuabiama, and every principal officers and IPO Biafra who are working hard for our nation Biafra to be restored. Chukwuabiama will see us through, and Chukwuabiama will restore Biafra in our own time. He said, yes, Mazi, please permit me, I just called to make an announcement concerning all the Biafrans and Nigerians and the Odua people living in Netherlands. We have an announcement to make concerning the 1st of October. I want to bring to the attention of every black man from Africa living here in Netherlands that on 1st of October, Biafrans will be marching. We've secured our march, we've secured our permit for the protest, and this protest will be taking place at The Hague in the Dutch Parliament. That's where we'll be protesting with our alliance, our Odua people, Odudua people, and every black person who is conscious, who have passion or feel for we in that very British contraction. Be part of us. We need come and support us on that very day to protest, to tell the world, to tell the Dutch people, to tell the people of goodwill all over the world that what we are going through, we cannot tolerate it anymore. So be part of this very protest. And the venue for this very protest is Langapotin 4. This Langapotin is in Den Haag. That is the Dutch Parliament. Gogo, that is where this protest will be taking place. We urge every Biafran living in Netherlands, those from hinterland, and all over, as far as you are Biafran, please be part of this. And the time for this protest will be 10 a.m. in the morning, and it will last till 2 afternoon on the 1st of October. Postcode for this venue is 2511CL. 2511CL, Den Haag, in the front of Dutch Parliament. If you're coming with train, just stop at Den Haag Central Station, then take a bus, take a tram. If you're coming with your car, just drive straight to the venue. There's a parking lot where you will park your car. So please, let's all make this a reality. Let's all make this a good one. So everybody, you are welcome to be part of the, not only Biafrans, everybody, Odua people, even Hausa people who are no longer tolerating what is going on, be part of this very protest, and Chukwuabiama will bless us all in your Yeshua's name. Mazi, thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. Stay tuned. Don't go away. And all right, I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line. Are you there? All right, it looks like we've lost him. All right, let me see. I have a call coming in. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. So there must be something wrong with these lines anyway. So whatever. Let's keep trying anyway. The line will... Okay, back again on WhatsApp. Let's see what happened. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning from here, Mazi Peters.
Good morning.
My name is Iyke. I am from Anambra Province, Biafra land. I am calling you right now from Austria.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Mazi Peters, I thank you for the good job you are doing for us. May God continue to bless you, bless our leader, and bless all Biafrans who are working assiduously for the restoration of Biafra. Mazi, this morning we are still calling on our people regarding our Twitter campaign. Please let all hands be on deck. All Biafrans, we need to be on Twitter to support our leader. Our leader is doing a marvelous job, always tweeting to the world powers, and they are hearing, they are paying attention to what is happening in the zoo. And all we have to do is to make sure we are supporting him. Because if we are not there to retweet whatever he is tweeting to the world powers, it means that we, the people who that he is leading, that means, he is supposed to be a leader. Where are the people that is leading?
Yep.
We should be there to make sure that everything is reached the world, and we back it up, we retweet it. You don't have to tweet by yourself if you don't have to, but make sure you are retweeting our leader. All you have to do now is create a Twitter account, go to our leader's Twitter handle, follow him, activate that bell icon. That way it makes it easy for you. Anytime our leader tweets, you get it directly on your phone, and it doesn't take up to 1 minute. You just retweet, like, and you continue what you are doing. It is a very simple task, but very, very, very powerful. We must make sure that we are doing the needful. And Mazi, Peters, I have an announcement to make this morning. If you are a Biafran, if you are a Biafran, if you are Oduduwa, or you are from Middle Belt, we have a mass protest coming on the 3rd of October in Vienna. Wherever you are living in Austria, you are expected to come out, because this protest is geared towards telling the world about the killings going on in Nigeria. We want to tell the world that the killing of Christians and indigenous people in Nigeria must stop. The killing is getting too much. We are going to use the opportunity that they are celebrating their useless flag independence to tell the world that we have had enough of this killing. We can no longer fold our hands while Fulani terrorists keep on killing indigenous people in Nigeria and Biafrans, the Christian in Nigeria. It must stop. So we expect all Middle Belters, all our Middle Belters, brothers and sisters, all our Oduduwa brothers and sisters, all Biafrans in general, to come out in mass in Vienna, Stefanplatz to be precise. The time is 2 p.m. on the dot, on the 3rd of October. Come out and let's join hands together so that the world will continue we know that we are out, we are done with this rubbish they call Nigeria. Please, don't miss it. This is an opportunity we have to speak our mind, and we all must be there. And also, if you want to come and for whatever reason you don't find your way, you can call us on this number. The number is 0688 64 24 5787. I repeat again, if you want to join IPOB in Austria, it doesn't matter where you are. We have IPOB in all over Austria. Just call us on this number and we will direct you where it's happening in your own zone. Or you want to join this protest that we are organizing on the 3rd of October in Vienna, call us for direction on this number. 0688 64 24 5787. Thank you, Mazi, Peters. May God continue to bless you. Keep on the good job. Good day from here.
Thank you, sir. All right, we have a call still coming in on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Okay, the line just dropped. Somebody was trying to call me on WhatsApp when he was online. When somebody's talking, listen to the person and make your calls when the person is about to drop the phone. Not just trying to do it when he's talking, because I won't be able to pick you up. All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my beloved veteran. Good afternoon from Warsaw, Poland.
There we
go, sir. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Mazi, I remain okay for it. See you, Iyke. And I hear from Omaka. Omaka is now the province of Biafra land. Mazi, every other protocol is duly observed. Today, onion will be online again to strengthen us once more. And I just want to wish to make a special plea to our people in hinterland. Because Mazi Obajoliola, our slogan is on Nobewanne Abala also. So definitely we live for each other and we watch each other's back. Mazi, I think everybody knows how Owa started, Murphy and the Efe. When Owa started shouting Igodo, today what is the result? So what I'm trying to make a special plea here is to our people from Middle Belt, Nasarawa, Adamawa, and all of them. Our brothers and sisters from Middle Belt, we are begging all of them to come out. Forget that your land, we are surrounded, your bushes. Remove fear. Fear is of torment. Forget what the Fulani are doing. You are indigenous people. We plead all of you to come and start making videos, exposing those idiots. come on Facebook, come and make YouTube, come to every media, start chatting, start making the video. Go to Facebook, anywhere. And if you don't know what to do, you call, our people will guide you. Because the moment all of you rise up, start making Facebook videos, you don't want to be seeing what is happening in your land. Don't be afraid, nobody is killing you. Jacob is doing great with Mazi Jonathan. Jacob is on from Nasarawa also. He's trying. So I will want all of you to follow suit. Please, you own that land. You cannot run away from them. Come to Facebook, start exposing them, start making videos now. And we are creating a group for all of you from Little Bets. You will call this number. Their group is going now. Those of you in diaspora, please help your people at home. Call this number as we create the group. So you come together, you know what to do, of course. You know, if you don't know what to do, we continue to direct you people. This is their task, peculiar task you have to do now. It's very, very important because you people have been exterminated. They want to exterminate all of us, we the Christians. I just want to come and my people from Ebony State, of course, your radio is on since few days. Ebony South, you turn it to 102.1. And for every other place we are covering, we are still pleading. Our people from Nasarawa need this television, this transmitter, relay station. Adamawa need it. People from Benue, Otrupo, Makodi, Adu. There are too many about Benue. All of you, please. Ogoja, Idoma, Egala. We need all of you, please. We need to give them transmitter. They need it very, very seriously. And the number you can call briefly is +48739 672 638. I'll repeat it again. +48739 672 638. Mazi Mechko Kabiama, continue to set it. Thank you for what's up and okay for it. Yeah.
+570352844 +19294069953. All right, please give us a call. The lines are still open for you to make your call. One of my phones is not respecting itself this morning. Okay, now it comes on. The principal officer's line was just off on its own. I don't know why it took off and refused to come back on, but it's back on now. So the numbers are still alive at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442 +1929406-9953. Let me take a principal officer's line. Is coming in. Let's try this one. All right. It looks like the line is coming live. Now the phone is ringing, but I can't find a place to pick it up. You know, some of these phones, they behave some funny times at times. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Let's take an announcement before we continue.
Biafrans in North Carolina, USA. If you are listening to this message right now, then you know the situation at home. The time to sit on the fence and watch has passed. Don't wait another day. Wherever you are in the state, call us to find out about IPOB in North Carolina and how you can be a part of it. Call the state principal servant Ugo Okafor at 336-685-1811. Again, that number is 336-685-1811. I remain your humble brother, Azubi Iyke.
Hey, don't bring Victor.
All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Hi, Peter.
I'm Sir.
I'm Bobari. How the family, sir?
Yeah, cool. We are all fine. Thank you very much for calling. This is Radio Biafra.
Yes, I'm Abong Isaac.
Okay.
From Bible State. But all when I'm calling from Iguacha, Zone 13.
Okay.
Yes, my brother, I want to thank all the IPOB that is working hard to make sure to restore Biafra.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother. I thank all of you. I thank Amadike, Mazi Kailo, and all his family for working hard to make sure that we restore Biafra, restore our land.
Yes.
Biafra. I say, Almighty Chukwukabiyama bless all of us and make sure that we restore our land, Biafra.
I know.
Yes, so my brother, right now, we are in Ipob, Zone 13. In Iguacha, we are all formidable. We make sure that we're going to sit at home that day.
Yes.
We restore our leader, we restore our land.
That's right.
That day, anybody is not going out from Iguacha, Ibueche, Zone 30. We are not going out that day. We sit at home to restore our land. I say, Almighty God should restore our land. To go carry and bless every org IPOB that's working hard to restore Biafra.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. So someone may tell you, I said, you're going and it's working hard to make sure restore Biafra. All the IPOB, in the Kera, Bible, in the Kera, you just make sure you restore Biafra. You don't want you to get her. And you hear Biafra, Bible, in the Kera, to make sure restore Biafra. I said, someone tell you, I said, you're going, as in Andikalo, our leader, that is working hard. I said, you're going. Hey, Peter, what do you want?
Dear Finko, Johnson.
My brother, I'm come that my brother, that my brother, that my brother. Oh,
okay. Anyaka Parakot.
Yes, I am Parakot. No, don't say I'm making more.
My friend, said, yeah, Showface, yes, Showface, that's right.
Showface, yes, my good brother, is about Parakot.
Okay.
Well, it was very long time. Good day about anywhere is about the young water.
I type wow, very nice song.
Yes, very type one to make it. I picked up. They didn't want to yes, yes,
come on, no, I'm not going to come on. Don't want to get y'all couldn't.
Yes, my brother, my brother, equal money make it. Give back a quarter.
Yes. Yes.
And they work very hard to make sure they stop Biafra. They are Biafra. That's happy because Biafra was last up in here. Even if we watch up at that court, yeah, everything is working, but we still have hope that Biafra is coming.
Yes, so. That's all.
Yes, my brother, they don't get anything here. I picked I don't get all the road broadcasters, I don't get in. I don't get any more getting something that will make one-on-one.
Yes.
You understand?
That's all.
Yes, thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. That's my brother calling from Iguacha, and it's welcome to the program anytime. This is Radio Biafra. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, and shalom to Biafrans all over the world. Yes, my name is Akbarawa Itorefion.
Oh, Akbarawa, you don't
Akbarawa Itorefion. Yes, it has been a long time.
Yes, so
so many things have been pressing us in Akwa Ibom State, and at some point in time, it was on my own little way of protesting.
Okay.
But we do thank Chukwuka Abiyama that our leader have done the needful for we the people of Akwa Ibom State. He has hearkened to the yearning of his people because God, Yahweh Elohim of Israel, wishes Akwa Ibom always lead our leader in a right way.
Yes.
By doing the right thing at every point in time. Because we people in Akwa Ibom State at some point we were not happy on the state of IPOB in Akwa Ibom State. We have been having coordinator issue for a very long time in Akwa Ibom State, and it was not going well with us because things were not moving smoothly. So that was why for that period of time I decided for me to do a one-man protest on my own.
Okay.
To just go on self-exam. I've not been calling our radio, but but our leader truly made us happy in Akwa Ibom State. We are very, very grateful to him. We will remain eternally grateful to our leader. Everybody in Akwa Ibom State now, we are smiling, we are very happy.
Yes.
Now our people will be coming on radio, will be calling the way we used to do. We believe that we are all one, and Biafra is for everybody, not for one person. So I just want to take this opportunity also to thank our leader, Mazi Kanu, and to thank our deputy director, Mazi Uchemefo, and to thank Biafra all over the world that we people of Akwa Ibom State, we are very grateful. I'm very thankful to Chukwuka Abiyama, which is Akwa Ibom, for our giving us the leader such as Mazi Kanu that hearkened to the voice of his people and to the voice of reasoning by giving us a new coordinator in Akwa Ibom State. And the young man that they have given to us is doing well with us. He's somebody that have a listening ear that will carry his people along. We people of Akwa Ibom State, we were not hungry, but the problem was that we have been looking for anybody, be it Igbo speaking Biafra, be it Akwa Ibom speaking Biafra, but we have been looking for people that can move the people of Akwa Ibom to where we are going in terms of Biafra struggle. We did not look for any personal interest. Yes. The interest that we all were looking for was for Biafra restoration.
Yes.
And we thank God that our leader has given it to us, and I thank him so much. I thank all the members of the OS. I thank all the principal officers in Biafra. And I say shalom to each and every one of them.
Yes,
And also, Mazi Iyke Peters, I just want to lend my voice on the ongoing things that is going on in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. And as about 3 days ago, these are Fulani herdsmen have surrounded our community in Akwa Ibom State. I would have loved to send the recordings to you, but we are working on the ground with them also. Most of the Fulani people, these are Bogi people that used to shine shoe in Akwa Ibom State, in like Ikorekbene environment and Uyomen town, most of them they have traveled. Most of them are not there in the town. Their numbers has been shrink on this passing day, so we don't see most of them again. But that was about 4 days ago. A large troop of them came into Akwa Ibom State, which is Ikorekbene environment.
Okay.
And with their bike, some of them also. And based on the information that we gathered on ground, because some of them have become very close to our people, and we got to get some information about them that these people have gathered in some place in Ikorekbene, and we have gotten the environment that they have gathered, that they are going to.
Oh boy, some important message is coming in, and this thing is. Oh boy.
Hello.
Okay, you're there. You're back. Go ahead. You were off a few minutes, so go back on air.
Okay. Yes. What I was trying to say is that the information that we got is that the Fulanis, because most of them that used to shine shoe to Abogi that polish shoe in Akwa Ibom and Ikorekbene environment and Uyomen town, most of them have traveled. Their numbers are being shrink on this passing day. There are not many again in Akwa Ibom State. But the information that we had, some of them came with their bike to Ikorekbene and to his environment. And the information that we had from our people, because most of our people are very close to them, that these guys have come in there and with their ammunitions and so many things. And we know where they are. So the information have gotten to us, we know all their targets, where they want to hit, and we are putting security measure on ground. Now, these guys want to hit, they say it's 1st October that they want to take on Akwa Ibom State. And that's what is going on now in Akwa Ibom State. But we have put our surveillance on ground to monitor them on what is going on. And our boys are working on the ground. And also in our waterways, though that one is on news, everybody is hearing it. They have bring in their warship. About 6 warship is there in part of Cross River and some part of Akwa Ibom State. 6 warship. And about 60 gunboats that they have brought in our land, in our waterways. Some of them are in Hebron, which we know. And about 3 of those gunboats have entered Ikorofiong. There's a place that we call Ikorofiong. If you follow down, you follow the former paper mill, because the paper mill is not existing again. If you follow down that paper mill, that wharf that is there at Ikorofiong, that's where they are now. About 3 gunboats have entered there. We got the information at us yesterday. Okay. So all our waterways, these guys have patrolled around. Now their brothers also have climbed up our main town in Akwa Ibom State. So we have gotten all the information, and I believe that as I brought this information to people all around the world also, let people listen and see what is going on in our land, and listen to what the Fulani Janja with and their so-called Brutai, Navy and Army wants to do in our land. We don't have any security threats in the South and the Southeast as per se, as they mention it, because they are doing divide and rule tactics. So I'll call it like that so that other people also will understand. But we know that everywhere is Biafra land. We have province in our land. So-called the South and the Southeast, they have brought their machineries to kill our people. But there are serious fights in Niger State, in Maiduguri, and all of part of the northern part of this Zoo Republic called Nigeria, that is in a state of emergency, that need all the security measures in that area. But they have not sent any of these security men to go to those places, but they brought in these guys to our land to kill us and for them to claim our land. So that's the only thing that are here for them to do. They say that they are coming in for them to tackle the illegal bunkers and to tackle the insurgency and to tackle the militancies and bandits. And if I should ask them, if you say that you want to come and target the illegal bunkers that are doing in our land, this oil belongs to our people. You guys are the criminals that we have in our creeks that are taking our oil in large batch to outside countries for you to sell. And our people are doing this peanut, that this leftover that you guys left over, and they have steam here coming down to still kill our people the more. So the world, we are putting the world at large and at notice that these guys are here and they are planning to kill us and for them to take our land. So Mazi, Peters, I just let me lend my voice and to bring some information. Though I have so many to come, but let me give space so that other people also can speak their mind also. I say shalom to you.
Shalom to brother. All right, welcome back to Radio Biafra. Your protest was very legitimate, so that's what we are. That's what we are doing. We're protesting against the zoo for trying to take away our freedom, which they have taken for a long time and taken us for granted. We are not going to let go. We have to keep struggling. This is Radio Biafra. Our Biafra is our religion. Radio Biafra is what we worship. Our leader will come on today, 7 p.m. Biafra land time, to be on air with us. And I hope you tune in. All right, I have a call coming in on the Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Are you there?
Yes, good afternoon to you, Mazi, Iyke. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of Heavenly Father, Chukwuokike Abiama, will continue to keep us moving forward. Restoration of our land. My name is Hugo, and I am calling from Enugu Province this afternoon, Mazi. Thank you for the great work that all of you are joining hands together to do with our leader, Mazi and the Kanu. Mazi, I just want to talk something that this thing, when I come across this thing, I wasn't happy. Our brother Mazi Jonathan talked about it last night, and I said that if I come on air today, I will say something on that. It is this useless thing in our land that call themselves man of God. I want to say something. That particular idiot, that child of devil that is castigating IPOB, trying to promote himself. I want to say that that man is a criminal. He's not a man of God. He's a man of devil. Let me tell him the reason why he is a man of devil. Number one, that thing he claimed that he's doing, he have never come out one day to make a video in his church against the killings of innocent people that we are facing here in daily basis. He has never one day come out to tell his church members for the issue of the Boko Haram bandit Fulani herdsmen activities all over the Zoo Nigger area country. For once, he have never come out to make a mention of stop killing innocent people, but he came out trying to promote himself. But the reason why I want to say something on this is because that man is a criminal. Mazi, if you happen to watch that video, you will see that man broadcasting his bank account, Fidelity Bank for that matter. He wants the zoo to pay him for castigating his brother. He wants him to give him money. He wants Lai Mohammed to give him money. That is the reason why he makes that bank account available on that line. So, all the things he said, I want to say, we have seen people in our own land that claim to be man of God that say that at the end of everything, shame is their portion, and till this time around, they are not talking. Mbaka is one of them. Let me tell you what that man said, which Mbaka also said it. That man said that he will join Biafran agitation when governors, senators, when they come out with their money, with their whole heart, it's when he will come out and join. And I want to tell him that the Allah Hajida Osman Damfula and Iyke Mbaka in here in Enugu said the same thing. So it is not new to us, but what I'm telling him is he's a criminal, he's a thief. And I say the IPOB members, I see no reason why you will look at such evil and you don't walk out of that useless, devilish church. If you are facing anybody that claims to be a man of God and saying anything against IPOB at the face of this intimidation and killings that we are facing in daily basis, you know that in our own land here, they go around, kill innocent people, and dump them on the road. Like last 2 weeks, I was early in the morning. I was trying to go somewhere. All of a sudden, I saw somebody lying on express road. When I stopped, I walked at that particular lane. I crossed that lane. Then I thought that the man is dead. But getting near to it, I discovered that that old man is alive. But I don't know what happened to him. Whether this useless idiot Fulani Janjaweed that is killing our people every night here and dumping them in all the whole corners of our land. Even when we are saying this, you think it is a joke. It is happening. So I try my best. I remove that man from the middle because the man was at the middle of the express. If I happen to leave that man there, the upcoming vehicle will crash him and make sure that the man will not be alive. So I carried the man out of the road. Then when I carried the man out of the road, the man is somehow is not dead. He's alive. I make an indication by using all the whole ground leaf so that this man is alive, so nobody should claim him. Do you know what happened, Mazi? Some people came there and said, this thing you are doing is a good thing, but if police came here now, or if police happen to see you here, you are in trouble. I told them that any police that near this place, you will die here. Because even that is exactly the impression that useless person is trying to give our people. That you go and fight for your family and leave the rest. When you see evil that is happening in the zoo today, the reason why people are keeping quiet is the same thing that useless, satanic, devilish children call themselves pastor. What they are installed in our own people mind. When you see something happening to your brother, that the best thing that you need to do is to keep quiet because it doesn't concern you. That is the mentality of the zoo people. And that is the reason why you see them keeping quiet at the evil that is going on in the zoo. So that thing that man is trying to tell our people that you go and fight for your own family is an evil teaching. Somebody should continue to listen to useless people, satanic people that is looking for money. That is the reason why he put his bank account, Fidelity Bank. Anywhere you are, that useless idiot. Thank you so much, Mazi. I, Peter. Will continue to be with every one of you and lead the most honest person of our own time. Thank you so much.
Sorry. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My line was closed. I don't know what happened. All right. The number is 646-920-4541. We're still taking calls here. 646-920-4541. 570-352-8442. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi Peters. Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. You're speaking to your brother Chidera from South Africa.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Mazi Peters. Yes, that's why when we complain about this country, like our brother just called now and said, in a normal country, that should be an ambulance being called. And they will wait there and the ambulance will pick the person up and they give her proper treatment. But in a country where, especially when it's come to the east, nobody care about them in anything. So which ambulance are you going to call? Even if you call, you may end up staying there forever and nobody will answer you. Now, they see the way they feel, the mentality they put into our people, that the person who is trying to save somebody that is in a danger, when police come, the person is now become a perpetrator. They will turn it the other way around. You may be surprised that, which is true, it happens to many people. You may be surprised that will be particular. Now, this guy will end up bailing himself for saving their life. That's why somebody will carry a wound to go to police station. You must get certificate first, a clearer before you get treatment. Only in that country called Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
That is, by the way, we hope the old man gets himself. May God help him. You know. So, Mazi, my reason of my calling this morning is two things. The one quick one is that those people who are saying that IPOB doesn't have a right, I'm sorry to deviate from their main topic, Mazi, sorry. They don't have a right to call sit at home. Tell them that their children is in London and America schooling. They're all in there being a student in abroad, practicing the job that was made for graduate, which you are number one, that sitting in Abakaliki, listen to your leader that is collecting money from the zoo government. Telling you, no, IPOB have no right. Ask them where is their children. Is he going to partake in that parade he's trying to plan? What is the role of that particular, what you call leader that is trying to tell you that an IPOB is this prescribed group? Who is the IPOB? Including himself are saying it is also prescribed. Because when you say IPOB, it seems like there are certain people you are pointing to. Yeah, with you are just one finger. When you point that finger, the rest of four, what are they saying to you? Don't just say. Anybody tell you why is IPOB telling people to sit at home? Oduduwas are saying the same thing. Nobody is telling them. The middle belt are coming up. Nobody, no leader there is telling them anything. You just go to one corner, you drink a palm, you collected money from Fulani, you just come up and go to Vanguard and pay your 2,100 naira. Is IPOB have no right? And they will make an argument there in the Vanguard and say, IPOB ask you to sit at home, which food are they going to provide? You need to go to. They just concluded they are going to conduct an election in Edo. Didn't people sit at home that day? What of the rest days are taken from you? There is a pandemic. Everybody was sitting at home for over 3 months. Who pay you then? When IPOB says sit at home, it seems like nobody have ever sitting at home before. What is exactly the problem? So when they ask you sit at home, just because it's IPOB, you are making a look at the bombs all over. Look at the threats in the issue. Look at how they're preparing. What is cis worship doing in the East? When they are telling you to sit at home, you want to go and risk your life. The person with they don't want to this and that. You don't mind them. They will give you reason. This in our overseas. What of the one telling you now? He's sitting in where? What is his own children? He will be the one coming out. So you have heard what Mandela says. He said he leave the country, not here in South Africa. He did not stay here. We all know what happened then. Not single one of them stay here, including the current president, the former. All of them live here. They are all in the neighboring countries. That's why even when they do certain things in a meeting on ANC now, they still call out some people like this Sabo we are calling now. They call them sellouts. Because during the time they are there, some people are also sell out, giving information back home. So they still, these days, if anybody in ANC, when he says sell out, it's a very big case. They investigate as this person kill, even though it's equal to killing, because his information then might land people to death that particular time. So sell out, as we say, Sabo now, is a very big offense in this country. So Mandela, they all leave this country. Somebody is deceiving you, telling you where is in Namde. They must come back home. Tell them Jesus himself live where he was born and went to Egypt. So sit at home, is that one they will not kill you. Rather you go out, you die. Because the bomb is the terrorists, they're all over everywhere. So you better sit at home. Mazi, the second one is, please, I hear okay foreign. And I hear other our brothers tell about people making videos. It's Mazi Chidera here. We appreciate anybody making videos. We love them. We support them. Especially those our leader have mentioned their name in the say support them. Go to YouTube, click like and follow. We are all following you. But I want to say, when somebody is on Facebook making a video and you are giving an international criminal, you are giving that person all that chance so that in case if he caught, he will have a reason to say, no, these people are threatening me. Yeah. That's what we don't want.
That's right.
You better do your program, remove your hand from threat. So when this person is finally caught, your program will not be an value for this person to go and seek an asylum.
Yep. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I even before this program came up, I spoke to our brother, very vocal. When the news break out yesterday, I try my best. Even before this time around, please withdraw a certain statement. If you must do it, we're on the ground. If it's money, call us here. We will do whatever we can do. Not everything must go on air. When it's concerning word, threat, and there's so many things I wouldn't go further. I would love to. I Peter, this person, the insult I received this morning was unbearable. I was not even supposed to make this call, but I just made because when I hear your voice, there's something that motivates me to be extraordinary. I must be honest with you. Our own comrade that I'm a weak live lillard, I'm fearing, I'm this, even go live on air insulting me. That if, because I have his call, I have his private line to call him after, our leader take calls from people. It doesn't matter who you are. He take advice. It's not everything you take, but when I call, he cannot be making somebody that is already a criminal. Now when he's finally gave asylum because of the threat, then who is losing now? He will still go back and start talking rubbish. But because of this threat, because of certain utterances, there's no trace of it. His own video will be evidence for him, against him. But when you have ordinary, this was like a police officer going to arrest a criminal. When there to abuse the criminal. When you go to court, magistrate will not try to, because there is maybe slap, that is his eyebrow, something has been happened to this person. Magistrate in a very law like this country, what happened? He said, I was abused, I was this, I was this. He find out that your own case will be suspended, treating the abuse you are rendered to that particular person during the time of arrest. No matter what you claim, he resist arrest. No. If you are 20 officers going to arrest one man, are you telling me this person is too strong for you? You could not handle him, rather like, that is true for you. They use life ammunition, rather rubber bullet or some other things they use. So I'm pleading to our people. I'm not going to be personal to anybody. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. The person might not be hearing my voice now, but I'm talking to others who might come across this voice and come across this program sometime. Do not make somebody find the excuse to say I'm being threatened. No. We should stay away from it. Even if you watch some video, I'm not sure if you watch some video of this particular pastor yesterday, even his own video, he's also making references for certain words. We should stay away from those things. We can our voice, our anger in many ways, but whatever we want to do, we can do it at home. That's why we got to program something like groups where we can chat. That's why I got numbers you can call. You can send out the message home with whatever you want the person to do, but not actually sending the message via your program live. Video that anybody can get hold of anytime, any day. You can just click there, look at that, claim it, they're doing it. Maybe probably you that I said it, say out of anger. And later you come back, say, I apologize, I didn't mean it, I was angry. Rather, don't even say it in the first place. You can do other things, but when you come to life, stay away. This our brother legally backing, I explained to because I have taken instruction from certain people. People have get hold of me. Please talk to you. When I called, 2 minutes later you went live on air insulting my person. That is okay, but please, guys, you can't imagine Udele being out of wherever he is now because of our own way of doing things. That I will do this, I will do that. He will be giving us. That is not all right. And let me say this clearly, Lam. It's not everything to involve our leader. Let me say it. We can do it. We are matured enough. We are group. We are movement, as our leader said. It's not every petty thing to involve. When he said, why do we show our leader who we are? If we say formidable and certain useless we can't handle him, we must involve our leader. What is that? And when you say do leave this, because number one, this will be like personal. You see the zoo where say, and I'm the kind of his group. No, there are certain things our leader must be there. My father, there are certain fight I will fight when we go to fetch Udara. If you come for me, even if there is a bruise in it, what happened to him? No, I just fell or something. You don't want to involve your father with that particular fight. He stay clear. Not everything our leader must be away. This one will do it, he will be watching far. If not, there's a lot of videos he's watching, but when you come to mention your name, don't use that to be so you are so superior and more than all that. We all take advice. Our leader come on every Friday take advice. It's not that he doesn't know, but give you time to air your own. Then it's up to other people to judge. And he himself to so he said, when I did not take your advice, know that that particular time have not come. Simple as that. So my leader, sir, I appreciate you for your time, and I believe that we all make mistakes in life, but we IPOB will call us fail. I believe I don't have any contact for anybody, but those who are here have contact. I'm trying to get hold of them to see what can we do. But at the end of the day, I'm being judged by being really livered. I am not really livered. We can do certain things, but we must use our number 6 to do certain things. God bless you, sir.
God bless you too. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. What happens is that, like I said before, people, the broadcaster wasn't the one threatening. Actually, the callers were saying we're waiting for him to come back, and that will happen. Unfortunately, you don't do that because it gives me room for asylum. All right, I have a call coming in on Principal Officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. There's a noise at the background. Please turn down your radio. The radio is there. Caller on straight line. Or Principal Officer's line.
The speech of our great leader Mandela.
Are you talking? You're not audible enough. I don't know what's happening to your line. Caller, can you hear me? It appears you're not hearing me, right?
And the next person that we are witnessing something like that is Mazi and Kanu. That's exactly why people follow him, and that's why people trust in him.
Caller, can you hear me?
Somebody being honest.
Caller, can you hear me?
That's all it is. You know, somebody being straightforward. That's all it takes.
All right, my brother is talking, but it doesn't look like, it does appear that he's not hearing me. So I have to cut him off and let him call us back. All right, because I'm trying to communicate with you. It's like you're talking to yourself. A caller on straight line. All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, my veteran.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Iyke, I'm calling from Oka, Biafra land. Sir, let me. There is something I wanted to ask the other time, but network cut me off. I don't know which one is your Facebook username. So there is a lot of it. I don't know. So I don't know whether you can drop it maybe when your time is up in the radio. Another thing I want to say is about the program that you heard. Nelson Mandela is a very intelligent man, and Now he said what he's supposed to say, just like what you just said, that everybody that helped Biafra, even during the 1967 that you people fought, there are some countries that at least that helped a little. We are like, nowhere, we are going to remember those people. And coming to the issue of Ndibu Fire, when I'm a student of geography and we did, map reading, you see that Tony Nadi, one-man band, only him is the secretary, president. He's just like Okoko, this chicken that doesn't have hair at the head. So I'm calling on this to advise his woman to kindred for them to be aware, because that person is pointing at their land. He want to sell their land. That thing on the men not going to Ghana. He just trying to say himself, or he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just like somebody that a secondary school year-old guy that is trying to study map reading. He doesn't even know something upstairs. He's just mentally drained. So, and coming about the issue, there is one statement that Odudua, I don't know whether you have seen that, Odudua and the Biafran people, the statement they just released. If you went through that released statement, by now, those saboteurs, I think by now, saboteurs, they are shitting in their pants.
Yes.
Because if you see that press statement, by now their boxers are always soaked. Is now soaked, because the kind of, but when our leader told us that we should calm down, you should stop insulting Yoruba people, that something is coming up. That is where I know that I know again, although I have already known, but our leader is a master strategist.
Yes.
Strategist, yes. Master strategist. I mean, he tells you what to do. He doesn't want to tell you. He talks in parable, just like Yeshua HaMashiach. He talks in parable. The things comes out to play in a few time. The thing will come out to play. Just like he said, Biafra is coming. This every saboteur are ganged up. Yes. We are now identifying them. So now, right now, saboteurs and the slave, they are shitting in their pants and their pampers. because of that press statement. I don't want to say something that I noticed yesterday. I don't want to say it to I don't want to, so some people are already crying. So I know we are heading there. And again, please remember to drop your this thing, your Facebook username, sir. I will definitely
all right,
want
my
to,
Facebook username is Iyke Peters, but unfortunately there are when you type Iyke Peters, over 20 people are bearing that name. So
yes,
the only identification,
I don't know which one.
Yeah, the only identification I can give you is that you will see that I'm wearing a cap. It's just me there.
Okay.
It's my picture there. Yes, that's the only identification.
Okay.
Otherwise, sometimes I miss it myself, because when I type in my name, there are so many Iyke Peters out there. In fact, somebody called my attention to it because this friend of mine who was trying to locate me after many years. So he typed in
were
Iyke
you putting the red cap?
Not the red cap, no. I have I don't know how to describe a regular cap, just me. When you look at the picture, look at the picture closely, you see it's an old man. I'm not a young person, so that's the only way you can identify me. The other Iyke Peters I see there, they're younger people, so it doesn't really matter.
No problem.
They like the name, so everybody's answering Iyke Peters.
Oh, okay, okay, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
That is it. That is it, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here at 646-920-4541. I have another call coming in on WhatsApp. Let me take this one. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes. My brother, good morning. Good afternoon, yeah?
Welcome to the program. This is Radio Biafra. Just tell us your story, my brother. Go ahead.
Okay, my brother. My name is Niefiok Edet. Right now I'm calling from Equator.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank you. I want to thank all the principal officers working seriously to make sure that this our kingdom of heaven, the Biafra nation, is being restored.
Yes.
And I want to say that may God bless all of them.
Thank you.
May God keep all of them. I want to thank our leader, Mazi Kanu, and I will also want to thank our deputy leader, Uchemefo. I want to thank everybody. I'm grateful to speak with you this morning.
Yes.
Or this afternoon. But there's something I just want to say. My brother just called from Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
Concerning the insecurity, what is going on. Yes. What he said is nothing but the truth. These terrorists, I don't know what they call themselves. They have come up. They came into Akwa Ibom. They have shared themselves in different parts of Akwa Ibom state, and they want to strike. But as my leader always said, they are all welcome. Yes. We welcome them.
That's right.
Because when the hour comes, when this rain starts, he will soak everybody. They are all welcome in Akwa Ibom state. There is no problem. We are waiting for them. Akwa Ibom state is Biafra land, and there is nothing anybody can do about that.
Yes.
My brother, I may likely deviate a little from the topic today.
Yes.
I know the topic today we are talking about concerning 1st of October being our sit-at-home day.
Yes.
Which I know we are all going to observe that. Anybody who is not ready to observe that should get ready to go out there and be killed by these terrorists, because they must surely kill that person. Anybody that goes out that day, he should get ready to die. And I'm not ready to mourn for whoever that would die that day. What I want to say is that, my brother, when you hear people talks about one Nigeria, celebrating one Nigeria, you don't really need to blame them, because any man or any woman that says that he or she is happy of one Nigeria, know that that person is a thief, is a criminal.
Yeah.
Because he's only in Nigeria. What would you expect? A country whereby if you are not a thief, you cannot make money.
That's right.
If you are not a criminal, you cannot survive.
No.
My brother, because I've never heard it though. If you have heard it anywhere, you let me know. Because he's only in Nigeria. You see snake swallow money inside safe. And those that don't want, that want one Nigeria, because they are benefiting from this kind of thing.
Yep.
Because one snake swallow money, they will become billionaire. Once a python swallow money, they will become billionaire, and they will be happy to have one Nigeria. You and I that are not thieves, we don't want one Nigeria. And all these people, they celebrate one Nigeria because they are criminals. They are thieves all over. So, my brother, I just want to thank everybody for what we have been doing to make sure that Biafra comes.
Thank you.
And I know Akwa Abasibum have restored Biafra for us. And Biafra has come.
Yes.
And I'm so happy. I want to use my language to tell all my brothers and sisters. Biafra di Satan ma Nigeria Nigeria iba aba. See me da mi edo Biafra. And abasi ma asio leader nyina be na die do Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu aja asa ana mapen ma Biafra di. Awo ke bo ki mo ye me Biafra agba. Mbo ya abasi. Ada ubon godo nyi igbon. Onion Biafra.
You say?
Hi, Peter. Thank you very much. God bless you.
And you too. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Manama Titi, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My brother is calling me from Iguacha. That's Iguacha. And we are happy about this happening. And there's no going back. We are into our freedom. Our freedom is paramount to us. No matter what anybody says, we are getting there, regardless of how much they try to force us into whatever. So let me take another call coming on straight line. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes. Hi, Zach Peter.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Zach Peter.
Thank you.
We are looking for Biafra, freedom. Biafra is all over the world. Freedom is what we want. We are all dead, if not our leader. We all Biafra, anywhere we have found ourselves on this planet Earth. We must be thanking Ipob for giving us a savior in this our generation, to bring us back to that our ancestral land. Our ancestors left for us, and we will leave it for our own children. We will not abandon it for Taliban, and we will not follow this to any God on this planet Earth to restore our fatherland back. We are Biafra. That is our destiny. We have the right to live on this planet Earth as every other human race. Nara. President Kanu, Ojiro Gbonke Tawuro Matiki Bereishi, Echibo de Donya Nzapota Igade. Hey.
There we go.
Yeah, don't do Temefo. I couldn't do Temefo. Oga wouldn't do Temefo. Paul Mana, Kare Buku de na pri. Tuko tikada mena de do Temefo. Oya mena do Temefo to Penwuro. Oya Nzapota anye. I couldn't do Temefo. Oya kola wona Biafra mo nenu wa to no wi sia na wa ya aja. Oga gata na la ngono mai. Ono kwa no bo. Genesis chapter 28. That is the covenant of our ancestors. Jacob. Leviticus chapter 25. We have every right to be free. 50 years is over. That after our atonement, we will shut the whole world down first. That is our identity. We must be free. Listen, Biafra, 2 Samuel, chapter 19. Just like Absalom driving his father David. David is coming back and instead of coming back to her, he just give us one assignment, 1st October. Just sit at home. If you say you are the most spiritual human being on this planet, they will follow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know I just feel like we're prophesying. That can understand. It won't be after too much like. But you are the children of that much creator. That they got the
Thank you. You say. All right, all right, let's take another call this time. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon from here, Mazi, Iyke. Yes, this is Mazi Raf Udodili Indicom. I came from Omwaka in Olo Province, Biafra land, but I served the indigenous people of Biafra in Russia as the national coordinator. Our dear veteran, greeting from Moscow. We so much appreciate your hard work and all that you are doing for our motherland. Indeed, actually, yesterday when I was going through the news and these posts that were made in Facebook, I saw the governor of Ebonyi State giving warning to our leader and IPOB in general that Ebonyi is not a part of Biafra land. So I start wondering, say, when who have made this man to be the person that is now dividing our land, or telling the place that is Biafra land and the place that is not Biafra land. A governor in Biafra land is saying that his whole state is not Biafra land. It's really, I don't know what's really wrong with our people. I don't know what Fulani have done to all these full of governors that are food that they have placed. In Imo State, the same thing, the Supreme Court governor who placed was the man also. That one also is already making way to be a caliphate in our land. So, and all the people, they thought that they have arrived. But how I wish that they know I wish they know what is coming. Because with all this atrocity that committing in our land, there is no forgiveness. When we tell them that there is no forgiveness, there is no forgiveness. I mean, this morning, even before I left home to work, I was watching a movie, a Russian movie. That is what it is a war movie. So that is one of the actors was highly wounded. He almost died. So when after the investigation, when the investigation is going on, then they find out that it's one of them that one of the soldiers that give them out to the German officer, that is military. So what they did, they enter into their camp and now they do everything to fetch that person out, that saboteur. Actors and their friends, we see the treatment they give this saboteur. The man, the man he was seeing his death before he died. Yes. How he was being paid like animal until he died. So that is what's supposed to be the portion of any saboteur. But unfortunately, they thought that we are joking. They thought that we are just on the air talking. But As we have said, as our leader and all our people of we always to say that in our dictionary we don't have forgiveness, and we don't have forgiveness, and also in our dictionary there is no. We can never forget all the saboteurs, the people that betray us. We can never forget or forgive them. So that's my contribution this morning. But before I drop down Mazi Iyke, I want to announce our meeting that is coming forth today. Today here in Russia, we are having our national meeting today, and we are having that meeting because of the crucial things we have at hand. There is urgency, and many people are still sleeping. So because of that, we all the Biafrans, IPBs in Russia, we are having our meeting today. The people that live in Moscow, they know the venue. At street Mikola Maklaya, number 11B. Ulisa Mikola Maklaya, 11B. So all the people that live in Moscow, it is where Friendship University, the most popular foreign university, is located here in Moscow. Patrice Lumumba.
Yes.
So all the people that live in Moscow know the place. So all roads lead to that place. And then our other members, those that live in St. Petersburg, in Kursk, and also those that live in Voronezh. So those people also know, we already discussed that they will join us on Zoom because of distance and because of this COVID or restriction or movement.
Yes.
So please, if you are in Russia and you are in St. Petersburg, for example, you want to contact the telephone number of the coordinator is +7 952 271 2090 +7 952 271 2090. Mazi Roland is the zonal coordinator in St. Petersburg.
Thank you.
And then in Voronezh, the number to contact is +7 910 243 1033. I come again, +7 910 243 1033. The name of the coordinator is Ken Steven. So you contact him and then he will give you the necessary direction. In Chiliadins, our coordinator there is Mazi Iyke. His number is +7 919 349 1961. I repeat, +7 919 349 1961. Mazi Iyke is the zonal coordinator there. Then in Moscow, the Moscow coordinator is +7 925 841 4542. I repeat, +7 925 841 4542. The Moscow coordinator is Mazi Oris. So all the people that live in Moscow and the environment, please contact all these numbers that I've mentioned, and then you can be able to join the family, because the enemy, they are at the back of our door. And you have already heard, if this morning, if you are listening to the early callers, that even they have brought their boat in Ipob. So they are ready. But we will show them that we are different. We are warriors and we are born soldiers. They come with their terror act, and then we will show them that who is the owner of the land. And then also we will let Ebony Governor, Mr. Madam Iguanya, who is, then we will let him to know who is the owner of Biafra land, whether Fulani or we Biafrans. So Mazi Iyke, I thank you for giving this opportunity, and also I pray that Elohim will give us our motherland Biafra very soon, as we are expecting it. Yeah. So I'm signing off here from Moscow, Russia Federation. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still taking calls, and let me go to caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. This caller had come in before, but unfortunately was talking to himself. Caller, good morning. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir. Good morning, Peter. I'm very, very sorry for the malfunction of my speaker this morning. Okay. This made in China stuff. I lost my earpiece iPhone, so I tried to use that of Chinese made. My brother, let me go straight to the point, and I thank you for the opportunity given me twice to my views. I want to comment on the most important aspect of your speech this morning. Let me also commend you for the resourcefulness with which you spoke this morning. It's like being inspired, and it goes along with the quote of Mandela, that wonderful man, that special individual. You can see the caliber of man that man is or was. Mandela, that's exactly what, is depicted in the life of our leader, Mazi. This is the magic. People don't know that this is the only thing that made this man what it is. The honesty, the truthfulness, the steadfastness, and standing for justice. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. And being honest. God will work with you anytime you sacrifice everything and do the right thing in life. That is what we expect our leaders to do. But unfortunately, they've chosen to do the opposite of what this man is doing. So I thank you for repeating that speech. In fact, I wanted to say, I was saying to myself, I wish Mazi Iyke would repeat it. As I was saying it in my mind, you said I'm going to repeat it again. I said, oh my God, it's like you're reading my mind. Thank you very much. I just called to say thank you very much. Yes. And for those that are mustering gunboats in our waters, are they having any foreign invaders who are coming by sea? I don't get it. These guys, do they know what they're doing? If they want to fire us, what is the effect of gunboat and all this nonsense? What is gunboat going to do then? Are we coming from the sea now? They don't have ammunition to face the people in the north, the criminals in the north, but every time they show this massive show of force in the south, where there's nothing going on here. What is wrong with these people? The world is watching you. That means you have this type of hatred against the southeastern people, that you have to use a hammer to kill a fly. We are not fighting, we are not armed, but you have Boko Haram, you have all kinds of terrorist organizations in the north, killing people, causing mayhem. You're not talking about putting a state of emergency on them, but you want to come and put state of emergency in the southeast, where there is no problem. This is ridiculous, for God's sake. So my brother, thank you very much for the wonderful program that you presented this morning. I was expecting people to comment on that, Mandela and all these things, but no. That's why I said I must call, so that people will see what a true leader was or is or should be. And that is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi is. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. All right. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra. Actually, the speech, like I said, I got motivated. I got carried away when I listened to it. You see, when our leaders were out there trying to negotiate, that tells us that your leaders cannot be inside the same hole where you are fighting the government and you survive unless you're a sellout. It's as simple as that. It's as straight as ABC. They went out. The leaders, most of the leaders were outside. That's all he was trying to say. We approached the United States and the other powers. They didn't want to help us. Cuba were the people that not only listened to us, but they were willing to help us. So how can we forget them? That is, as you don't bite the finger that fits you. I'm telling you honestly, it's a saying. This shows the statesmanhood of this man and what he is. Our leader is doing exactly the same thing. Let me take a call. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Shinyere Ezogo. I'm calling you from America.
Oh, welcome to the program.
Yeah, I just want to make one comment. They are talking about water is being taken over by gunboat and that.
Yes.
You people don't believe me. Your leader, Nnamdi Kanu, said they have raised the dragon flag. That is, they have raised the Boko Haram flag. They are using him to pass command.
Yes.
You people will be looking at all of you will be dead in a jiffy.
Why?
You think it's a joke?
It's not a joke.
Go and watch the leaders broadcast. That is what they are using to give command to the London Boko Haram jihadists. Now he have told you are not going to protest on October 1, have you? So the world will not know your worry. But after October 1, you come and protest. He gave you a false alarm that Boko Haram are going to attack on October 1. Am I correct?
Yes.
I don't know that those are the biggest chicken shit in this world. That they don't have that ability to reason. Somebody is leading you down the graveyard every day. Is leading you unto death. One by one, they are taking you away. And you are still looking at a fool, a tetanist, that is dragging all of you to hell. Can't you reason? Are you people mad?
Can I interject? Hold on. You want me to cut? Do you want me to cut you off, or you want to let me talk?
I can give you the solution.
All right. No, listen to me first.
I will listen.
What is your name?
I told you my name is Chinyerezog.
Where are you calling from? Sir, just listen. I'm in control here. Let me not cut you off. Where are you calling from?
I said I'm calling you from United States of America.
United States of America is a big country. Where are you calling from?
Please, just go directly.
Sir, where are you calling from?
Look for issues.
Do you want one more time? I'm going to cut you off. Where are you calling from?
My friend. Yeah, okay, I'm calling from Maryland.
Very good. You are okay. You are a dog. You're calling from Maryland. Now give us what do you want to say. Don't shout. If you shout, I'm going to cut you off. Because you're not going to make any sense. Just talk like a normal person.
No problem. I follow your rules. If you know you are a typical Igbo man, don't cut me off.
I am not an Igbo man. I am a Biafran. I am telling you, if you shout at me, I'll cut you off. Just quietly.
I will follow
you. Are not going. Exactly. You have to follow it. You have no choice right now. Speak like a person, like a normal person who wants to talk. Don't shout on anybody because you're not making any point. What is your point now? What are you talking about? What do you say exactly? What do you want?
Look at what I'm talking about. I have always said it, that there is an international conspiracy to remove us from our ancestral home. The Fulanis are not your enemies. They are fighting the white race. These Janus, the Fulanis are the ones that they are putting in the front. All these things you are talking about, Yoruba doing this, there's nothing like alliance with Yoruba.
You have still not made any point, sir. Tell us your point. You are running around. You are not making any point yet.
Okay,
give me your solution. Listen. Can you please listen? Just listen to me. I don't want to interject when you are talking. I'm going to listen to you. But if you're not making any sense, then you're not making sense. Stop about what they are saying. What do you say? What do you as a person?
What I'm saying, there is an international conspiracy to remove the Biafrans entirely.
Okay.
I told you this thing has been for a long time.
Okay.
They want to remove us, take over our ancestral home.
Okay.
And the plot is almost for the whole of Africa.
Okay.
So they want to start with the Biafrans. So they are using this amalgamation of the Fulani, Hausa, and all that. When they finish with the Biafrans, they turn again against the Yorubas. When they finish with the Yorubas, they turn against the Hausas. When they finish with the Hausas, they turn again against the Fulanis. From there, they will take over the whole of Africa. And these things are not, they are in different parts. There are ones that are controlled by America. There are London jihadists of different kinds. Some are controlled by European Union. Some of them are controlled by by the American CIA and all that. So what they are doing, they are passing order to the jihadists that have already been laundered in our own place. You understand me? So they are using Radio Biafra through Nnamdi Kanu. That is why any broadcast is giving that signal. He will either mention John Campbell, or he will mention Nnamdi Azikiwe, or he will mention what is it about Ahmadu Bello, or he will mention he cannot do without mentioning any of these names, or Obama in 2015. So those are the coded signals. Nnamdi Kanu's brokers, go and watch all of them. Has he been able to, is there anything in perspective in terms of Biafran restoration? The last broadcast he made, look, let me tell you, he have already told them, he said...
Sir, you are being antagonistic. Don't talk to me like that. Listen to me attentively. Just make your point. My question is this. You are wasting too much of... hold on. You are wasting too much of my time. You are just talking and rapping rousing. What is your solution? What do you say? What do you suggest? Forget about what Nnamdi Kanu said. Forget about what we are saying. Forget about the Radio Biafra is taking all nonsense. What do you... hold on. What do you... don't suggest. Tell us exactly what you want.
Don't push me like a kid just because
you are talking like a kid. You are talking like a kid. That's why I'm talking to you like a kid.
There's a solution.
What is your what is the solution?
Allow me to talk in my own ways.
Not in your own ways. You are not running around. I don't have time for that. Just tell us your solution. What do you have?
Okay, the first solution is this. Stop that your evil leader Nnamdi Kanu from broadcasting.
Shut up. Just close your mouth. If you ever call my leader an evil leader, you are out. I don't have time for you. I'm the one in charge here. So you just shut up, close your mouth, go out there and tell your masters, those who have paid you to come to the radio, that we don't have time for this nonsense. All right? This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke Peters. You can be talking and rabble-rousing all you want. We don't have time for you. You see, go and tell your masters that have paid you. Look at you coming here, you shouting, you've taken all my time, and you've not even said one single thing that makes any sense. You come in, first of all, you don't want to tell us your name. You say you're calling from the United States. United States is a continent. It's too big. Where are you from? Now you're from Maryland. You're hiding yourself because you know you are just like one of them. You have come in here to rabble-rouse. Welcome to Radio Biafra anytime. Call it more time. I don't have time for you at this time because I'm going away. When you get yourself together, you say you're talking to you like a small boy. That's what you are. You are a piece of shit. You are nothing. We are here. The microphone is in front of me. You don't shout at me because I have the right to put you in and not to put you in. So wherever you are, this is Radio Biafra. We're still here live broadcasting, whether you like it or not. Unfortunately, you taken off my time because I have better people to talk to that could have been here with me to give me good suggestion. Next time you want to call Radio Biafra, this is how we do it. I am calling, my name is XYZ. I am calling you from here and here. Then you start talking like a normal person. If you start shouting at anybody, you make a fool of yourself. We don't have time for the likes of you. You come in here, you want to talk, you want to criticize my leader in my own radio, in my own station, OTO, it never happens. I don't have the kind of temperament that he has because maybe our leader could have treated this differently. It doesn't matter. This is how Iyke, I'm treating it. You don't come here and insult you can call his program. Interactive program comes in every Friday. So you call him on that station. So call Kanu. You don't sit down there and run your mouth and then you think you can come in here and open up your mouth. He has it every Friday. Interactive. He is ready for your questions. He's ready for your discussion with you. So you go out there and call him. When you call him, then ask him your questions. Don't come there because when you come in, you think you are too much. But you know what I'm saying. When you hear our leader talk, you will not be able to say anything. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Unfortunately, my brothers, there's somebody trying to call me right now, but I don't think I want to take any more calls. I have to go because the time is almost up. Don't forget that October 1st, we're going to stay at home. Nobody's going out to work in any shape or form unless you want to die. People are getting ready for this thing that is called
Operation Sit at Home 2020. Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020. Operation Sit at Home on 1st October 2020. Why didn't they do you sep all this year? When you celebrate 1st October for Nigeria, can you pass the Quran? No good road, no hospital, no drug, no work, no school, no education, no salary, no pension, no gratuity, no good water, no fuel, no care, no gas, no electricity. Now only darkness with the use our money they pay for every month with the call NEPA bill. No airport, no seaport, no refinery, no company, no president, no vice president, no court, no judiciary, no security, but killer agents. Now only death, mortuary and ambulance with the see. Now you don't see when the baby become mature, it become a very reason. Why you no go think twice now? So as you don't grow rich, you no get sense, you no get ear, you no get eye to see. Say Niger, nigga area, don't jaga, everything scatter, gunshot every.
Commercial to end up today's program because the time is almost up. But I have a call coming in. Let me take more calls, and because I know that the man who just called has provoked a lot of people, so my phone is trying to ring off the line. But let me give it a few minutes, 1 second to each person that wants to say anything about what's going on. Don't mind that guy. The guy is not serious. It's one of those people who has sent the gear to come in, and because when they start, I always know it. When they come in, you always know. First of all, they come by telling me, "Oh, I'm the XYZ. I'm calling from Africa." He's calling from United States of America. He has to tell me where he's calling from. Some people say I'm in New York, I'm in Maryland, I'm in Houston, Texas. But he calls in, I am calling from America, from United States. That first of all tells you that he's in for problem. All right, I have a call. Let me take this one. Call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name. Please make it very brief.
Very, very brief. Good afternoon, Mazi. I think I'll make it very brief. It's Rabbi Charles here.
Oh, there we welcome to the program.
United Kingdom. Good day, Sandewo. I'm Rabbi Charles. I greet Biafrans all over the world. Friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I salute you. Our leader, I salute you. I say happy belated birthday to you, as I heard from online. And Mazi, let me say this. The very caller, the madman who called and was saying all sorts of things, I'm glad the way you handled him. And you really showed kindness, showed that we are democratic people. We are very democratic. We are Republican by nature. You didn't shut him down. You allowed him to express himself. But what we cannot tolerate from the group of Ojos of Kanu, those of his group that based in Maryland, I know them. I know about their groups. They will come around and gang up and thinking they can come on the radio to mess things up. They cannot. The caller is coming from Maryland, yes. And it's one of the members of Ojos Okalu's family residing in Maryland. I have their pictures. So that guy should tread very carefully because we are not stupid, we are watching them. If he thinks he is stupid, he is very, very stupid. Not he thinks. He manifested it to the whole world. You are talking to the person that wants to save your life. You can see how stupid this people can be. So Ojos Okalu, right on. Biafrans are listening. We are watching you. Man, I keep that in there.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's see another one coming in. Let me take this one. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it very brief. Turn down your radio, please. Your radio is on. Turn it down. Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Good afternoon, Mazi Peters. My name is Lamazian. I'm calling from Belgium. Okay.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes. I just listened to the madman who called in a while ago, trying to derail and also to put on his madness to distract. But those are some of the challenges of leadership, So I love when our leader, Mazi Kanu, when it happens to get people like that on the line, he treats them very, very well. And I love the way you treated him. That's exactly how to treat people like that, So, but I just have to advise you and tell you that those are some of the challenges of leadership. They come on the line, they pretend that they are helping issues, and then they will, in the same process, you see them, their madness will be put on the table, you see it immediately.
Yes.
But please do not be derailed.
No.
Do not be distracted by such elements. When they come, they are the ones that we are talking about a whole long time ago. They are the ones that are being used by the enemies, trying to derail, trying to distract the whole of the essence of this struggle. They will come. Many of them are saying, around the corners. They will come. But do not be distracted. What you guys are doing, heaven knows you are helping humanity. Not only the Biafrans to be free, but the entire Africans. You know that. So I don't have a better way to say it than to tell you that be strong, be strengthened. What you are doing, humanity cannot pay you. Mazi Peters.
Thank you.
God Almighty will continue to bless you.
Yes,
so when people like this call in, you just have to be strengthened. You just have to know that, yes, the enemies are also listening. Not only people who call in and say, Mazi Peters, Mazi Director, you people, thank you so much. Yes, people like that will call in, and they will also try to distract you. So challenges of leadership, you get the soft ones and you get the hard ones, so don't be distracted.
Yes.
This broadcast, IPOB has helped humanity. That is exactly the truth. People like us, when we hear you, when we hear Mazi Kanu, when you hear so many other brothers on this radio Biafra broadcast, we get strengthened, we are enlightened by the free lectures, that we receive
on weekly basis from you, from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Almighty God will continue to bless you guys. You are doing us a whole lot of favor.
Thank you.
Know, so and the souls of Biafrans, wherever they are rejoicing because people like you came up and then continue to lecture us, continue to enlighten us. May God Almighty help. I just called in to to raise the spirit, so because I know you are learned, you are intelligent, people like that, they are around the corner.
Yes.
So do not be distracted.
Thank you
May
so
the
much.
Almighty God continue to bless you.
Bless you too, sir. Thank you so much. All right, day one. The point is that I said, like I say, when they start coming, I know. As soon as they pick up the phone and they say hello, and I say hello, who's calling? And when somebody starts telling me, somebody who lives in the United States does not even know the state where he's living in or where city that he's staying in, then I sense trouble. But he's talking and arousing, but there's nothing. Let me stop taking this call because there's so many people are texting me now. Somebody says he's a useless man. He ended up talking rubbish. He's made by insulting our leader. Next time, just call him off. Of course, definitely. I know when they come, I know when time to go. And I only showed him that I was in charge of the microphone here. He is only on the phone. I can call him off whenever I want to. So it's a good thing for him to calm down and talk like a normal person. All right, with that, we have come to the end. I've shut down all the phone lines. I have to make room for Mazi Alozie, who's coming on air. Tomorrow is another day. God's willing, we'll be together again. When people like that call in, we really need to have them, honestly. Sometimes I think when you get them like this, they kind of engineer you. They kind of give you fuel to be able to talk. I wish he had called earlier so that people would be able to talk more on this. But now I see the phone is going off the hook because they want to speak about him. They want to speak to him. Even some people that have called me before, I can see the same numbers repeating themselves, but we cannot. We have to go. It is time to go. That's the way we put it. This is Radio Biafra. Don't forget that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is coming on air 7 p.m. today. He's going to be on air to live broadcast. And then that man there that called, I told you already, I gave you the information that every Friday he's on air. So it's interactive. Call him and, don't tell me don't abuse my leader in my presence. That's ridiculous. Abuse him on his call. Go to his phone that day if you have chance to come in. Go in there and make your argument. Not shouting and getting angry and coming to the radio and portraying your stupidity and your idiocy because you have no sense. That's why you're doing what you're doing. From me, it's goodbye. Tomorrow is another day. God's willing, we'll be together again. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're going off the air at this time. Stay tuned, please. Don't go away. Like I said, Mazi Alozie is coming in. From me to you.